Hello guys, Rabbit Jake here, back out with another computer tech video, and welcome back guys. I got this computer from St. Vincent's, pretty much a Goodwill, but where I was is way larger than Goodwill, or it appeared to be because the ceiling was probably 20 to 30 feet up up above you, and they actually had computers this time I went there. The first time they did it, this time they had this computer. Actually, I took it the CD drive out in the bay cover right here because the bay cover doesn't actually fit there. Like they bought it and they just kind of put it in there slanted. But I got this computer for $9. It's 2 gigs of RAM, Intel Pentium 4 in it. It's using a socket 478, which is a really old socket type, but it also has an AGP card in it, but it's completely custom made. There's no like computer companies, or it could have been MSI made, as you can see right there. It's geared by MSI. It could be, or it was a sticker they added onto it, because I can't seem to find this computer anywhere, and I think this would be custom because of how it was inside when I got it. The floppy drive cord was way too short for how it was in the case, which I doubt. I mean, they could have added it maybe, or they could have just made it or they could have just changed it completely, because I feel like this is way custom, because I feel like this wouldn't be OEM, or it could have been OEM, but I doubt it though. Like I said, it could be, but this was going to be a build for my silent sleeper PC. It was originally going to be the HP DX 7500 tower, but I thought this one's slightly bigger. This one's a standard ATX motherboard size in it. That one only is micro ATX, and does have any intake fans. This actually can have an intake fan in it, like an 80mm, but I just kind of wanted something bigger. And this one looks slightly better for what I'm going to do with it. It's going to be slightly easier because I actually have room to wire everything, and the graphics card probably won't overheat, because that one over there, tiny area in there. And I got these PCI cards. This one's has 3 USB 1 ports. That might be 2 actually. Then 2 FireWire ports. I think it's 1394. I think that's the kind. Then I got a 10100 Ethernet card. Then a modem card, which I'll probably never use because I only stick with Ethernet. And I actually got it in there, and it was like this. I think the guy used a screw. He took the screw out and then used it to mount it actually inside the case, I think, because I found the exact same screw using it as a mount. And then this FireWire card, this thing, it was like a child wrestling Harambe to get it out. It was a lot more bent, and it was actually bent underneath the slot, so it took a lot of force to get this card out. I might not use it at all, but whatever. And I've already took a lot of parts out. I took the CD drive out because it was broken. Took all those cards out. Took I think that's about it actually. But I'm pretty sure this is custom built because how it is. Because it seems very custom because there's these loose cables all over the place in here. It was really dusty. It had cat hair all over inside of it. I just feel like this is custom mainly because I wouldn't think a manufacturer would connect the CD drive to a hard drive. I doubt they would do that. I actually took the graphics card out and put this one in. This is I think better as a fan on it at least. Then it came with DDR RAM, 1 GB in total. Then it has this Allied power supply, 300 watts max. But it looked pretty colored with dust, so I'm probably not going to use it. And there's the Pentium 4 right under this. And I would think if it was OEM or manufacturer made, there would be at least an outtake fan or exhaust fan and an intake fan, because there's none over here. At least an exhaust fan would be made with an OEM. But I really think it is, because it doesn't seem like a motherboard. It seems like motherboard can actually be bigger. I think that's for extended ATX actually. So I can actually get a bigger board in here probably. And then a 5.25 drive base, and it's 2 floppy drive base. It was like 3.5, I think that's what it is. It's hard drive, 1 or 3 gigs loaded with a Windows XP Pro Edition, Service Pack 2, then the floppy drive right here, and actually the motherboard is actually broken for the floppy pin, because there's like 3 pins removed there, so it's broken, actually, so that wasn't very fun. I'm not going to use this board probably ever. It was really dusty in here, actually. I recorded a video for this, but I thought it was too long, so I just kind of, no, probably not. And I would think also if it was OEM, it would have, I feel like it would have the covers, which this actually had no covers on it. And then actually here's the back, here's the motherboard, 2 serial ports, then I forget what this is called, then 2 USB 2.0 ports, then 2 PS2 ports, then this, then microphone, I don't know what that is, that's some other audio, and then headphone, like digital. I never used the blue one ever in any computer. I don't know what that's for exactly. And then it also has this speaker up here, probably like one of the beep ones that beep. That's what I'm guessing, at least. But let's take it apart. So we're gonna start by ripping these out, and the side panel over here actually opens on the other end, so I can actually get behind the motherboard and route cables behind here. So I feel like that's custom also. Now let's just pull this out right down here. This is gonna be this is gonna be a sleeper PC, mainly because I'm really cheap and don't feel like buying a completely used case, or a used newer case, or reusing one of my cases because they're too small. And I'm gonna put my R7 370 4GB overclockable edition in here once I get another motherboard. But I don't know what motherboard to get, or I could probably find a motherboard, but I don't know what the CPU to get. I can't decide if I'm going to go with Intel, but they're more expensive, but they have a better upgrade line, I think, or AMD, which is significantly cheaper, and it's cheaper quite a bit all around, and they're pretty good CPUs they have. I was looking at FX 6300 CPU, I was looking for it, but it's like $80-some, which is actually a pretty good deal, in my opinion, since their quad-core CPUs are nearly the same price. Like, one of the APUs is a 6750K. It was one of their APUs, I think. Which I'm not really going to use an APU, because I already have the really good graphics card. So, I'm going to try pulling this out. Got it, and then got that out forcibly. I'm probably not going to use a floppy drive. I'm probably going to use it as maybe another hard drive storage if I ever need it in the future. Or I can put a USB 3.0 in it, and then let's I don't know, I'm just going to plug everything from the everything from the power supply. One's right back here for the 4-pin. Got it, and then I think it's almost completely done. So we have this 20-pin actually, and actually so far for the PC, I have plenty of these brackets and storage. I have a whole bag filled with them right here from other PCs. But I already have a graphics card, the R7 370 4GB overclockable edition. Then I also have, grab it behind me. I actually got this part in today, and it was originally going to go into the HP computer, but I decided to go with this computer, so I got it out. It's this EVGA 600 Bronze Edition power supply. It's nearly the same. It's like the same size, actually, the exact same size. I think this is like for micro ETX, I believe. I think there's a larger, but 120mm fan on the front, 600 watts of power, and we come with a 20 plus 4-pin motherboard plug, and then two 6 plus 2-pin power plugs for a graphics card. Then we also get 3 Molex connectors, and then 1 actual floppy connector on it. So that's awesome. It's not modular, sadly, but I didn't want to spend that much extra money. Then we have 3 SATA plugs on this line, and then we have 3 more SATA plugs. And then we also have a 4 plus 4 pin for the CPU. So that's why I got it, mainly because AMD motherboards sometimes require 8 pins to run the CPU, or just cover the whole board mainly. And this will pretty much work with any any motherboard in the future, or any CPU. For as long as the thing lives, I'm pretty much going to use it, because it will work with pretty much anything. So let's start unplug this mother. So if this power supply all, and I'm not going to put this in today. I'm actually going to save this for another day. When I get all the parts, I'm going to pull them in at one go and record it for YouTube. Then the next part would be to do some benchmarks and compare it to my old computer to this computer. Because the old computer has a 5160 in it. Let's just move that to the side. And I couldn't use my same power supply because there's no 4-pin or 8-pin plug on it for the CPU. It only has a 24-pin and then a 20-pin. I'm guessing the 20 pins for the CPUs, because there's 2 of them in it. I need a screwdriver now. I'm going to take the power supply out first. I don't know how I'm going to do this one-handed. Let's just try not to break anything inside. And I have to use my left hand, because it's going to be kind of rough, since my left hand is pretty much useless, because I'm right-handed. Like, I have no actual stability with the hand. This is... There we go. Start getting that out. And the power supply, it's pretty small. It's going to be good. Any computer build. And I got it for, what was it like? I got it for $44. Great deal for a bronze, a bronze power supply. Considering there was an EVGA 500 watt white instead of bronze, which isn't as good. Yeah, this is probably custom. This is like the same screw for the modem, and it's just kind of thrown together. Like, this screw looks like it'll work when you just throw it in here. That's kind of what the person did with this computer. So now I feel like the whole thing is actually falling. So I'm going to try to catch it. Actually, I should put it on its side, so it doesn't completely break everything inside, which is probably recommended. By the way, don't have your computer... I mean, unless your power supply is a bottom-mounted one, then you don't have to worry, because it's not going to fall and destroy anything underneath, because there's nothing for it to fall on except for the bottom of the case. So, oh, it ain't gonna come out, is it? Wait, I got it. But the cable's stuck. Okay, there we go. So, Allied power supply, 400 watts. Might use this in the future if I need to get a 20-pin, which I doubt in any time. So, pretty much never. There's the 2 for comparison. I think they're exactly the same size. Yeah, exactly the same size. This one still has dust on it, so I couldn't clean it all off. So, let's take out the graphics card, which I put in there for no good reason. So this computer is clearly custom for my opinion, at least, is fully custom. Because, if I push that down, there we go. There's my card. I have one of these, and then another one's actually in use. It's actually in another computer, so I'm going to start unplugging these. But I think this was pretty decent. I think one of those go to, actually. I think one might go to a fan. It might be a fan extender. I doubt it. They actually, wait. Actually, they're both for fans, I think. I don't know. But here's the DDR RAM. I might actually use this. I think there's 2 512 megabyte sticks. Let me read them real quickly. Yeah, both are 512 megabytes, 112, and they are clocked at 266 megahertz. That one, at least. The other one is clocked at... Doesn't really say actually. So, that part's we almost got the whole motherboard out. Then we also got this MSI. I think it's USB 2.0. But, I'm gonna take it out also. Might actually reuse it. Mainly because it probably works and it looks kind of good actually, as she has And it's 1.1. I mean 1.0. Yeah, she has indicator lights on it. That'd be pretty good. Let's pull it out. There it is, right there. It's all its glory. There are actually USB ports on the front. It says it doesn't work. They might, so they don't seem to be plugged into anything. If they are, it might be one of these cables. But I'm kind of hoping the front USB ports work so I can actually use them. But probably won't be an advantage to me since they're USB 1.0. I think it might be 2.0. It might be 1.0, 2.0. So that's stuck. There we go. We got it out right there. I took a air compressor to this. It blew a lot of the dust out. It helped quite a bit. But yeah, it looks pretty custom. We have a screw right here. It's pretty loose actually. This is actually a smaller screw. This is a same screw as this one, and there's actually these plastic standoffs. But yeah, I don't know what they do. Do they hold it above the metal? Come on. There we go. Getting it. That's about out, I think. It's kind of hard. I got it. Screw one down. But back in the days, probably was about a top of the line system or a pretty decent system. It would have been kind of interesting if I found the FX Voodoo. I think that's what they're called, the Voodoo graphics cards. 3D FX Voodoo graphics cards. So it would be kind of interesting because it would be kind of safe if it was a gaming card or not. There we go. Take it out. Killing my back at the moment. But it's probably custom, or it's just a really heavily modified MSI computer, which had the fans removed. I don't think that was a good idea, having the fans removed, because it probably meant that a lot of the dust just kind of sat in here at the bottom while the CPU kind of burned up. Whatever. We can't get the hard drive out now. I'm going to leave the floppy in for now. Hard drive's going to come out because I assume I'm going to put my 1 terabyte drive in here. There's the rest of the cables. Need to unplug them anyways. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. Ground. Oh, boy. How do I... Oh, man. Seriously? Dang it. Both those ground. There's probably the power on button. And these come apart, too. That's gonna suck putting that together. This is the same over here. Switch hands. And actually I think the CMOS battery is actually still good in it. I think there's still a screw in here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's up here by the RAM. Let me see if I can just wiggle that out. Yeah, slowly. The hard drive indicator light is out. And then this blue one's out. I don't know what that one does. This is reset system. On this LED, and then another LED, and a power on system right here. So there's everything. There we go. Out of focus there. And there's one more screw back here. I think this is the last screw though, and then there's those plastic standoffs. That's out. With all of these, I've never actually really done this ever before in my life with computers. I've had computers since I was like 8. I used one. I didn't start changing them up till I got this compared to the 690. Then I started kind of modifying, getting everything modified on it. Actually, the 670 I modified quite a bit. The Precision 670. They'd always be pretty good gaming computer. I realized it was only two single core CPUs. But here's the motherboard coming out of the system now. There's still some cat hair, I think, or is that just dust? I can't really reach the trash can right now. But here it is. It's all cleaned out. The standoff pieces. Probably can take those out and move them when I get the other motherboard in. I think the plastic was also standoffs. I think so. This motherboard is actually pretty heavy. Whatever. Probably because the heat sink's still on it. So let's take the hard drive out. I'm getting all this with one screwdriver. 130 gigabyte IDE Maxter hard drive. So we know the quality of it already. Because Maxter isn't known for making the best top of the line hard drives. So 130 gigabyte Maxter hard drive. Probably gonna die soon because that's my luck with all of them. I haven't had one die yet, but this one's probably pretty close, to be honest. I heard it kind of clicking a tad. Was looking at the operating system. I really don't like these hard drives. I never had really good luck with them. They're not very fast. They're slow. I have two SATA ones of these. One's a 30 gigabyte one, or no, I think it's an MIC, but the other one just kind of sucked. It was super slow booting into the operating system. Gonna leave that installed. And I'll show you guys the other side. So I feel like this is also a custom computer because what OEM manufacturer lets you do that? So it's actually really light in this state because there's actually nothing in it except for the bezel, which actually has these plugs and everything. But here's the actual back end of the system. We actually unscrew the standoffs right there if I need more. And then here, this part was just completely filled with dust. Terrible. When I was recording the video, I'm not gonna post it because it's super long. But unless you guys want me to, because I have it saved still. It would probably be like part 1 and 2 because it's like an hour-long video, just me trying to get it working, and the recording stopped quite a bit. But here it is right here. It looks like you'll be able to hold any motherboard type you try shoving into the system, because look at all this. Tons of optimization for it. Here's the USB 2.0 ports, I think, that wouldn't work. I can actually take the front bezel off. Like this, just throw the pin up in here, I think, or you pull it down. Okay. Doesn't seem to be working really. I won't take it off for now, because I took it off before. Don't feel like doing it again. But here's the front of the system floppy drive. I had a CD drive, but it didn't work. Something was rattling inside. I could open it up with using a, paper clip. I just unfolded it and then just set it up like that. But here's I think this is a hard drive indicator, and this is another light for it being on. But here's a power button right here. Pretty clunky old power button. I don't know what that is. That the reset button? Oh, it's stuck. Oh, I thought I broke it there. But this works. Pentium 4. If I get a new AMD CPU or Intel, I'll put it right over that or next to it. Probably over here maybe. But I don't know what I should do for the system. I already have a power supply I got for $44 off of Amazon. It was on sale. Great deal. I'm gonna probably love that power supply till its death. Unless it dies immediately. That would knock on a computer, am I right? Knock on a computer. But I don't know what CPU to get. I really don't care what manufacturer, Intel or AMD. I really don't care at all. Just a CPU. Can't be dual core because I actually render videos and edit them quite a bit, and it pretty much locks my 5160 Xeon processors at 100% usage, so I can't do anything else but play a really junky game on it. So I don't know why I should actually put into it. I know the power supply. I'm probably gonna get an SATA to IDE DVD drive, since I actually don't own a SATA DVD drive, except for that computer, but I can't swap it with an IDE, since it won't allow me to, because it only has a SATA. It has no IDE in it, pretty much. But, here's the whole inside of the computer. It looks amazing. If you guys have any CPU recommendations, I will love to have them, because I really have no idea what I should put in the system. I was thinking about an FX 6300, because it's 6-core, and it's at, what was it, like 3.8 at stock speeds, and then it was like 4.1 turbo, or whatever it is called for AMD, some boost in speeds, turbo clock, I believe it is. But I would love to know what kind of what kind of a CPU I should put in the system, because I'll get any motherboard, really. Any cheap motherboard will fit into it, it'll work. But I would love to know what kind of CPU I should put in it. Be kind of model specific, give me a pretty good reason for it, because I would really love something that's at the max $90 used off of eBay, or brand new from eBay. Like something that's max $90 in general. So eBay used, I'll get it if it's less than $90. If it's if it's a brand new CPU on Amazon, or if it's never been used and it's less than $90, I will probably get it if it's good. But I currently decided, because when I was looking at AMD Athlon, a 860K CPU, because it was 4-core, which is decent. I'll be perfect quad core. Quad core is good for me. And it was actually really fast compared to the 67 or 6850K. I think was the APU. I think it's that. Something like that, I think. I hope I'm right. But you can correct me in the description below. It was like 4-core. It was an APU, which I don't really care about, because I'm never going to use it unless I have to do a test where I don't feel like putting my graphics card inside. But I don't know what CPU I should put in. I'd love to know what CPU I should use, because anything that's quad core and has decent speeds and is at least 4-star CPU. I know I'm probably a little bit high on that, but a CPU that works. And if you guys have used a CPU and want to recommend it to me, I'll check it out on eBay if I want it. I want to get something that at least also a pass mark score. I want to get at least 5,000 like 5,500 pass mark score to and up. I would love to get a 6,000, which was the FX 6300, was like a 6,300, I think, in pass mark, which I really would prefer to getting a high pass mark score with a 6-core CPU. But I would love to see what you guys will tell me in the comment section below, because I would love to see what CPU I should get for the system, because I have no idea what I should get. Anything will really do. Anything that has a quad core and is at least 3.5 gigahertz in speed, I'll check it out, because I would love to see how they compare. And I would like to see a pass mark score at like 5,500 and up. The higher pass mark score, the better, for less than $9. New or used, $9. I don't care. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed me taking this computer apart. It was pretty good talking to y'all. I'm happy with some of the subscribers I'm getting from Hectic Gaming. He's doing pretty good. He's kind of doing some shout outs. And hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked the video. Dislike if you didn't. Let me know why you disliked the video in the comment section below, so I know what I can improve on. And let me know, please, guys. It'll really help me. Let me know what CPU I should get in the system, like a quad core with a good pass mark score, like a great budget gaming quad core or 6-core CPU. Something that's pretty good for my budget, since I don't have a ton of money I can spend on a computer at the moment, which I can upgrade later on. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like. I just said that, but let me know what CPU I should get. I will choose whatever I want from the comment section. I'll stay with the 6300 AMD CPU, hoping you guys will know any other CPUs that are great priced and have a good pass mark score. Because I can get any motherboard in the system, because motherboards aren't the most expensive thing on the market. I would just love to see what you guys have chosen for me. I was thinking maybe even a some kind of Core 2 Quad Extreme CPU. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Rabbit Jake, and I'm gonna be out. But look at that Pentium 4 right there, and geared by MSI. MSI, please sponsor me. Pentium 4. Oh yeah, pretty good. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Rabbit Jake, and I'm out. Have a great day.